Get ready with me as I share everything about my engagement. I've been engaged for about 8 days now. We went over to Cabo because it was pretty close to Los Angeles, and we stayed at the Montage there for 8 days, and we ended up getting engaged. I don't even know where to start. The most asked question is if I knew I was going to be engaged or not. So Jake was in Indiana about a couple weeks ago, and he said that he was going to my parents' house in Knoxville, which is about 6 hours of a drive. So I honestly kind of figured he was going to ask my dad, talking about getting engaged for a while. We were just honestly waiting for the off season. So when I found out Jake was driving to go see my dad calls me, and my dad's like, what's going on? Why is Jake showing up? And so I ended up telling my dad. It was like, you know, kind of a sweet conversation. I was like, Dad, he's going to ask you if you'll give him your blessing. And my dad was like, oh my God. My dad started choking up on the phone. It was so sweet. Jake spent the night with my parents for a night, and then they bought him like a birthday cake because it was his birthday. He flew home the next day to Los Angeles, and I never said anything about it, never asked him any questions. I knew it was going to be happening at some point this year. I couldn't figure out if it was going to happen in Mexico, which is a trip I booked for us, or in Disney World because we go at the beginning of March. So I honestly kind of thought we were going to be on like Disney fairy tale weddings. I don't know why I thought that, because Jake does not like being in front of the camera. So we go to Mexico, and I'm like, if it happens, great. If not, Disney World. This trip was mostly about Jake because I booked it for him just as like a treat finishing the year and a birthday trip. So I really wasn't sure, but I made sure to come prepared. The day we got engaged, we went to play golf during the day, and then at night he was like, I have, a reservation for us. The hotel has noticed your TikToks, and they want to do something special for us. And I'm like, well, no one knows where we're staying. I guess they found out. Maybe they're watching my TikToks. So I put on the blue dress, and I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, I look like I'm about to go party. Like, this does not give me wifey vibes. So I put on the blue outfit, and I rarely asked Jake's opinion of my outfits, but I just felt like this outfit gave me clubby vibes. So he ended up picking out the ivory dress. My heart dropped because I'm like, oh shoot, I'm getting engaged. I need to make sure I look good. We go down to the hotel restaurant. There's a beautiful setup. I'm running out of time, but ask me below more questions, and I'll continue this because the story does get better.